Yeah, that's right. We're in Pecan Grove, which is that area of Houston, just west of downtown Houston that we've been in pretty much all week. We've spent a lot of time here. This gentleman behind me, a very nice house, had about 10 inches of water in the house. He and some family members actually stayed behind for the storm. They watched the water come in. And now, as you see behind me, they've begun the process of ripping the first floor out of there, or at least the flooring. And this is a process you're going to see a lot of here. This is in Richmond, Texas, just west of downtown Houston. And now this is under a mandatory evacuation. It shouldn't be any surprise to you that it is. Look at all of this water. Look back here. This is a lady riding around in her raft through her neighborhood. Earlier this week, I had water pretty much up to my waist standing right here. We came back, and look at it now. Everything has dried out. This gentleman behind me even mowed his lawn today. He's got a little bit in the house, and that's it.
Just a little bit. Just about probably an inch or two inside on the carpeting, and that was it. I feel sorry for my neighbor. He had 10 inches.
2 inches, 4 feet, about the same. I mean, it's soaking through. Yep, you're done. You got the same amount of work either way.
Well, here's the water line.
When did you come back home?
I stayed here.
You stayed here?
I mean, as the water was coming up, we were trying to save as much, furniture as we could. I thought, well, the first 2 days we were good. Probably 30 minutes to an hour after it quit raining, we started noticing the water coming up in the front street, in the front. So I went out on the back and looked over, and you could see the levee had been breached.
Did you get nervous at any point? I mean, I guess you knew what you were in for.
I'm still nervous.
About what?
Cleaning up, getting finished cleaning up, and what the insurance is going to do, how much they're going to cover. It's drying out real good. I mean, the good Lord has blessed us. I had probably 15 people in there yesterday just cleaning up, doing good. They helped me a bunch.
They're going to be hard to find here pretty soon.
Yes.
They're going to be scarce because there's so much demand.
That's what that concerns me a bunch.
Yeah.
Trying to find a good contractor.
Yeah.
That can get me back together pretty quick.
Well, yeah, so I mean, that's 10 inches of rain inside of a house, but I mean, outside, as you saw in that video, there was feet of rain out here. So, you have a little bit of elevation before you actually get into the home. But that's just to look at the damage that can happen from water. And I mean, the estimates now are $190 billion from AccuWeather saying $190 billion in damage. That would top Katrina by something like $75 billion. About 25,000 of that you can see right behind me in this house right here. Guys, there's a lot of stories like this here.
Right, and absolutely. You know what's important too, Rob, while you're waiting for a contractor, if you want to get to work and the contractor's there but FEMA and your adjuster hasn't shown up, if you tape or take pictures of everything, then you can get to work. This way, a lot of times people go, I'm not going to touch anything because I want my adjuster to see the damage, but then you lose your contractor. So tape it. Take tons of pictures. They have to accept them.
And they're going to be hard to find. I mean, I think a lot of contractors will be coming into this area for the work, but in the meantime, it's going to be hard to find a contractor here in the next couple of days as people come home. They're going to be in short supply.
Yeah, for other people that are watching in other hurricane-prone areas like the coast, the East Coast, maybe it's time to look up a contractor, get a good contractor now so you know who to call if you're ever in this situation.
Make quick decisions. You take it up the floor, you're cutting up your roof, do it, you're going to whatever you're going to do. Be quick, because if you wait, you're not going to get a contractor. Thanks, Rob. Great job.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Powerful visuals.